Hello friends, good morning. Let's look at Astra, the daily current affairs from the Hindu, that is 30th of June 2023. I am going to quickly cover what are the things that you have to refer in today's Hindu newspaper. Whereas small videos will be made depending upon which is the important things. Tamil Nadu governor dismisses ministers, backtracks later. So again, some ugly things are happening in Tamil Nadu between the governor and the state elected representatives. Tamil Nadu governor Mr. Ravi communicates to Chief Minister's office that his orders of Senthil Balaji has been put on hold with immediate effect. Stalin had earlier said that governor did not have the authority to dismiss the minister. Absolutely. As per the Constitution of India, governor doesn't have the power to dismiss until and unless it is communicated by the chief minister. Now, this can be used as an example, or this can be used, and the other means to say that how powers are misused in Karnataka, powers are misused in Tamil Nadu. More or less, this is the dispute between governors and state elected representatives in these recent days. Rahul Gandhi flies to right hit Manipur. Not that important, leave it. Folk singer Sai Chand dies. This is in Tamil Nadu, Telangana. Sorry. So these are all not important. You do not have much news. India from the south. Modi lotus symbol are enough to win elections, says Sanjay Bandi. Right. This is the thing. Not that important. Leave it. Elephant electrocuted in Nagarhole Tiger Reserve. Please look at it. And other sad news. So Nagarhole Tiger Reserve, which is present in Karnataka. Have a look at this map pointing where this is present, and this is how man-animal conflicts are there. Man-animal conflicts example is this. Indian Railways to get tamper-proof signaling system after Balasore train accident. One fresh thing that is happening for Indian train systems is we are going to get tamper-proof signal system because it was felt in the Balasore train accident that the signals were they were disturbed by some unknown faces whenever the train was running. So we are going to get tamper-proof signaling system. So let's wait and watch how this is going to work. After this, coming to the editorial, spiraling food prices. So this is in the context of the recent food prices yesterday and day before yesterday. This was the news. Tamil Nadu and other onions, tomatoes, and other prices have been rocketing up into the sky. The prices have been flying like anything. In order to control that, policymakers must guard against the inflation to ensure sustainable growth. If inflation is going to continue, obviously it is going to impact the so-called growth trajectory. Greek recovery. So Greek is we all know that Greek has faced huge crisis in the last 2 years, in the last 3 years, but the government of that country is recovering very well. Not important for us, leave it. Beleaguered being a Muslim in New India. Right, what Jia Al Hassan says is Muslims have to wake up to the daily avalanche of hate on social media, political circles, and in real life. Not that important. If you are interested, you can read, but you can neglect it. Between two books, a revelatory social history. So this is speaking about read two together. The books convey the broad current of an acquisitive culture that has rocked old beliefs and values. Again, they are writing about this journalist is writing about some two books, old books and new books. He is former NCRT director. So they are speaking about how the so-called academic education or syllabus have been changed over the years and how it is going to have some changes. So as it is written by the director, if you are interested, you can read. But what I say is, don't waste your time in these things. UPSC is not going to ask these type of questions. Has Bhadralok culture in Bengal faded? So this is the question that they are asking. So the intellectual class of West Bengal, termed the Bhadralok, has long held a pivotal role in shaping cultural, politics, and policies of the state. So Bhadralok, what is Bhadralok? Intellectual class of West Bengal, euphemistically termed as Bhadralok. So it means the intellectual community of Bengal. What whether you see that is present or not, that is what they are discussing. Again, you do not have much in this. All in a day's work, off the cuff. So this is about it is often unscripted press conferences that make far more interesting copy. So this is about Prime Minister Modi and US his US visit. So here he doesn't have the access to the so-called teleprompters. Then how he has spoken, that is what it is. Again, I feel no, that is not important. Russian officials brief NSA on revolt, hold talks on the issues. So this is something which is it can be seen. So Russia has said about how Ukraine war is going on, and they had a good talk. India Philippines to explore scope of giant sales patrols to boost defense partnership. So India Philippines are entering into defense partnerships. So this helps India in the Asia border. Gunfight erupts after armored raids open at Manipur in village. So Manipur is again in the disturbed state. Gunfight erupts and two gets killed. Rahul visit to Manipur shows his insensitivity to the prevailing conditions, says BJP. No public Eid namaz in Purola following VHP call to avoid it. So you can remember this. So on the day of Bakrid, so they said that VHP has called to avoid namaz. So this is something which is against the so-called secular tenets. A group like VHP coming and challenging this is something against the secular fabric. From August 15th, only digital payments in panchayats. The government asked the panchayat to choose the vendors by July 15th and finalize it by July 30th. So what it is telling is all the developmental works and revenue collections from Independence Day onwards will be done through the so-called this one, that is this digital payments itself. So this is, just remember that this can be used as an answer writing point. Uttarakhand does not allow hatred because our culture is not like that. Completely fine. Total India's culture is like that. Will appeal decision against Rwanda policy, says Sunak. Not important. Unrest spreads in France over police shooting of teen. So this type of violences is not only common in India, but it is common everywhere. So that is the thing that we have to remember. Next one, Sri Lanka central bank moves recast of pension funds and haircuts of bonds. So Sri Lanka is taking the so-called revival mechanism to overcome its problems, which has been seen during the times of crisis. Artificial intelligence is a growth opportunity for TCS, says TCS chairman Mr. Narayan Murthy, Chandrasekharan. Sorry, yes, ICICI Bank to delist broking arm in 5,100 share. Not important. Coromandel lives, nothing is important here. So you have little amount of topics today, even in the text and context page. You do not have this re-evaluating indiscriminatory use of BMI to make conclusion on health. Again, not relevant, leave it. So this is good guys, text and context page exploring Assam's delimitation draft. Assam is going to have delimitation. In this context, you have to study what is delimitation commission, who has the authority to form it, who are the members of it, what is the effect of delimitation, why Assam is going for delimitation. That is what you have to read. And one more thing is very very important out of all the things, the open market sale scheme of wheat and rice, because recently Food Corporation of India said that OMC's SS will be given to rice will be given to Karnataka under OMSS, but then they have went back or retracted their promise. In this context, OMSS is very important, you have to read. So the one thing that is important today is this open market sale and schemes, sale of white and rice. The rest of the things are not that important. Just have a heading, whatever I have said, that is more than enough. No need to go beyond. Don't waste your time. You have nothing in this newspaper today. Thanks for joining. Have a great day.